Welcome to Tungal online classes. Let's continue our discussion on continuity. In that next problem, find the value of k. Find the value of k so that the function. Find the value of k so that the function f of x equal to k plus x if x value less than 1, 4x plus 3 if x value greater than or equal to 1 is continuous at x equal to 1. Once again question, find the values of k so that the function f of x equal to k plus x if x value less than 1, 4x plus 3 if x value more than 1 is continuous at x equal to 1. Clearly given function is continuous at x equal to 1. Solution, what is given? Given that this function is continuous at x equal to 1. F of x is continuous at x equal to 1. Already you know condition for continuity of the function, right? Once function is continuous at x equal to 1, then what you conclude? Once function is continuous at x equal to 1 means left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value, right? From this left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value at that point. This is given function is continuous at 1. Function is continuous at 1 means left hand limit, right hand limit and functional values are equal and exist. Now left hand limit extending to 1 minus right general function, that is f of x, that's equal to limit extending to 1 plus f of x, that's equal to f of 1. Now limit extending to 1 minus, already you know meaning of 1 minus, not minus 1, right? 1 minus means less than 1. Once function is less than 1, our f of x is, once function x is less than 1, function is k plus x. So replace f of x value, that is k plus x, that's equal to limit extending to 1 plus, extending to 1 plus means x value more than 1. Once x value more than 1, function is 4x plus 3. Then what is f of 1? For finding functional value, which is our f of x? X is equal to 1, then f of x is 4x plus 1. Then it is our f of x when x is equal to 1, then 4 into 1 plus 3. Now put x value 1 here, then it will be k plus 1 is equal to 4 into 1 plus 3, that's equal to 4 plus 3. Now k plus 1 equal to 7, that's equal to 7. Therefore k plus 1 equal to 7 implies k equal to 6. Once function is continuous at x equal to 1, then k value is 6, right? Clearly they have given function is continuous at x equal to 1 means LHL equal to RHL equal to functional value. Next problem. Find the values of k. Find the values of k so that the function. Next problem. Find the values of k so that the function f of x equal to kx plus 1 if x value less than or equal to pi cos x if x value greater than pi is continuous at x equal to pi. Once again question, find the values of k so that the function f of x equal to kx plus 1 if x value less than or equal to pi, cos x if x value greater than pi is continuous at x equal to pi. Solution. F of x is continuous at x equal to pi. Then what is condition? Once function is continuous, then left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value at that point, that is f of pi. Left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value at that point. Next, left hand limit notation at pi is extending to pi minus f of x, then limit extending to pi plus, in the first step write in general function, that's equal to f of pi. It is from the definition of continuity of the function. Now replace left hand limit, right hand limit and functional values. Limit extending to pi minus, what is our f of x? Extending to pi minus means less than pi. Once x value less than pi, once x value either less or equal to pi, then function is kx plus 1. That's equal to limit extending to pi plus, what is f of x? When x value is just more than pi, then function is cos x. That's equal to, what is f of pi? F of x is equal to, when x is exactly pi, then f of x is kx plus 1. Then f of pi means, in this expression replace x as pi, then it will be k pi plus 1. Now apply the limit, k pi plus 1 equal to cos pi is equal to k pi plus 1. Already you know cos pi value. What is cos pi? Yes, cos pi is minus 1. So k pi plus 1 is equal to minus 1 is equal to k pi plus 1. Equate any two. Then k pi plus 1 equal to minus 1, then k is equal to minus 2 divided by pi. Finding k value and finding the values of a and b, these model problems are very important, right? This is also important question. k equal to minus 2 by pi once function is continuous at x equal to pi. Next question. Next question. Find the relationship between small a and small b so that the function f defined by next question. Sorry, before that I will solve one more problem. Find the value of k, so that the function f of x equal to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos x if x not equal to 0, k if x equal to 0 is continuous at x equal to 0. Find the values of k so that the function f of x equal to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos x if x value not equal to 0. If x is 0, then function is k. Then what is value of k? Given that f of x is continuous at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0, function is continuous. At x equal to 0, function is continuous means again same condition only, left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value. Left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to f of 0. Then limit extending to 0 minus f of x, that's equal to limit extending to 0 plus f of x, that's equal to f of 0. Then limit extending to 0 minus not equal to 0 they have given. Not equal to 0 means x value may be less than 0 or more than 0, right? Means for both LHL and RHL same function only, 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos x, that's equal to limit extending to 0 plus 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos x, that's equal to f of 0 value already given. X equal to 0, function is k means f of 0 is k. Now if you put x value 0, then what happens? Once x value 0, then what happens? These two limits becomes 0 by 0. Once you get 0 by 0 form, then don't put x value 0, means don't apply limit value. Once you get indeterminate form, first simplify then apply, otherwise apply standard formula, limit extending to 0 1 minus cos mx divided by 1 minus cos nx is equal to m square by n square. Just use this formula. Then it will be 2 square divided by 1 square. Here also 2 square divided by 1 square is equal to k. and write this region because of this limit. In bracket you should write this formula. Limit extending to 0 1 minus cos mx divided by 1 minus cos nx is equal to m square by n square. Otherwise, apply 1 minus cos 2x formula and 1 minus cos x formula, then you get sin theta divided by theta formula. Then also you get same answer only. Otherwise, for these two terms, apply 1 minus cos 2x formula, 1 minus cos 2x here and 1 minus cos x here, and simplify, then also answer is 4 only. K equal to 4 equal to 4 equal to k, therefore k equal to 4. If this function is continuous at 0, then k value is 4. Next question, find the values of k so that the function, next problem, f of x equal to k into cos x divided by pi minus 2x if x not equal to pi by 2. And 3 if x equal to pi by 2 is continuous at x equal to pi by 2. It is very important 4 mark question, right? F of x equal to k cos x divided by pi minus 2x if k x value not equal to pi by 2. 3 when x is equal to pi by 2 is continuous at x equal to pi by 2. Now, given that f of x is continuous at x equal to pi by 2, according to definition of continuity, left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value. LHL equal to RHL is equal to functional value f of pi by 2. Now, left hand limit notation extending to pi by 2 minus f of x, and limit extending to pi by 2 plus f of x, that's equal to f of pi by 2. Now, limit extending to pi by 2 minus, what is f of x? Not equal to pi by 2 means less than pi by 2 or more than pi by 2, means for both LHL and RHL same function, k cos x divided by pi minus 2x, that's equal to limit extending to pi by 2 plus k cos x divided by pi minus 2x, that's equal to 3. Once you put x value pi by 2, then what happens? X value pi by 2 means cos pi by 2 is 0, and denominator if you put x value pi by 2, pi minus pi, 0 by 0. 0 by 0 means indeterminate form. Indeterminate form means 0 by 0 is indeterminate form, means meaningless term, means its value is not 0 by 0. Limit value means We get indeterminate means we should eliminate indeterminate form. How to eliminate indeterminate form? Already you know how to eliminate indeterminate forms. In this case, eliminate that 0 by 0 form by substitution. Just take pi minus 2x equal to some value, other value. Put pi minus 2x equal to some value t. Right? If I take x value pi by 2, then what is t value? X, suppose x is equal to pi by 2 in this substitution. X is suppose exactly pi by 2, then what is t value? Once you take x value exactly pi by 2, means if you put x value exactly pi by 2, then t value equal to 0, right? But here value is not equal to pi by 2, it is approaches to pi by 2. When x value approaches to pi by 2, then what is t value? T value approaches to 0. If you take exact value, then t is equal to 0. If you take approaches to pi by 2, then t value approaches to 0. As x approaches to pi by 2, as x approaches to pi by 2, t approaches to 0. Instead of equal sign, approaching sign. If you take equal sign, then t equal to 0. Here approaching sign, so approaches to pi by 2, approaches to 0. Now replace this substitutions in the given limit to eliminate indeterminate forms. Eliminate indeterminate form by substitution. Take pi minus 2x equal to t once, then what is x value from the substitution? Look at this. What is x value? Just rearrangement. Send it to RHS. Pi minus t equal to pi minus t equal to 2x. Our requirement x equal to pi by 2 minus t by 2. Got it? Replace x value, convert this limit in terms of t. Once you substitute, replace all x values. Replace x value. Now it becomes, instead of extending to pi by 2 becomes t tending to 0. This limit becomes in terms of t. Limit t tending to 0 minus k into cos of, what is x value? Implies x equal to pi by 2 minus t by 2. This is our substitution. This is rough work. When x value approaches to pi by 2, then t value approaches to 0. Then replace that x value. X is pi by 2 minus t by 2. Whole thing divided by pi minus 2x is nothing but t only. Pi minus 2x is t. Similarly, in right hand limit also, it becomes in terms of t only. Convert given limit in terms of t. T tending to 0 plus k into cos of pi by 2 minus t by 2 equal to 3. Now, limit t tending to 0 minus, what is cos of 90 minus theta? Cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta only, means k into sin t by 2 divided by t that's equal to limit t tending to 0 plus k into sin t by 2 whole thing divided by t only, that's equal to 3. Now in the numerator sin function with angle t by 2 is there, then convert this in the form of sin theta divided by theta. In the denominator what you do is just divide and multiply with 2. In the denominator only just adjustment to convert it in the form of sin theta divided by theta. In the denominator divide and multiply with 2, then it becomes sin theta divided by theta form. Here also divide and multiply with 2, then it becomes sin theta divided by theta. Now its value is 1, then k by 2, this k by 2 remains as it is into this limiting value is 1, k by 2 into 1, that's equal to 3, means k by 2 is equal to 3, therefore k equal to 6. This is our required answer. It is one of the very important 4-mark question. Eliminate that indeterminate form by substitution, means take pi minus 2x equal to some other variable t. After that convert all the variables in terms of t. Convert in terms of t, then you get limiting value. After that k value 6. Okay, by substitution. If you put x value exactly pi by 2, then t value exactly 0. If you take x value approaches to pi by 2, then t value approaches to 0. For that reason only I will replace pi by x approaches to pi by 2 as t approaches to 0. Got it? Okay. Next question. Find the relationship between A and B. Find the relationship between small a and small b. Find the relationship between small a and small b, so that the function f of x equal to ax plus 1 if x value less than or equal to 3, bx plus 3 if x value greater than 3, is continuous at x equal to 3. Is continuous at x equal to 3. Once again, find the relationship between small a and small b. Find the relationship between small a and small b, so that the function f of x equal to ax plus 1 if x value less than or equal to 3, bx plus 3 if x greater than 3, is continuous at x equal to 3. In this case, find the relationship between a and b. Again same procedure only. They have given f of x is continuous at x equal to 3. Once function is continuous means left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value. Now limit extending to 3 minus f of x, that's equal to limit extending to 3 plus f of x, that's equal to f of 3. Now limit extending to 3 minus means already you know 3 minus means less than 3. Once x value less than 3, what is our f of x? That is ax plus 1, that's equal to limit extending to 3 plus. 3 plus means x value more than 3. Once x value more than 3, our f of x is bx plus 3. Bx plus 3, that's equal to f of 3. What is f of 3? For finding functional value, including 3, our f of x is ax plus 1. Means a into, replace that x as 3 because f of 3, not f of x. So replace that x as 3 plus 1. Now apply the limit. Put x value 3 here, 3a plus 1 equal to 3b plus 3 equal to 3a plus 1. Now 3a plus 1, here also 3a plus 1, equate any two, then it will be 3a plus 1 equal to 3b plus 3. Then just rearrangement, then 3a, then 3a equal to, what is 3a value? 3a equal to 3b plus 2 only, because send this plus 1 into RHS, then it 3 minus 1, that is 2. Then what is a value? Send it to RHS means it divides, then you get b plus 2 divided by 3. This is our relationship between a and b. Once function is continuous at x equal to 3, then relationship between small a and small b is a equal to b plus 2 by 3. This is relationship between a and b. Next problem. Find the values of small a and small b. Find the values of small a and small b. Find the values of small a and small b so that the function f of x equal to ax square plus b if x value less than 2, 2 if x value exactly 2, 2ax minus b if x value greater than 2 is continuous at x equal to 2. Is continuous at x equal to 2. Means this function is continuous at x equal to 2, then what are the values of a and b? Same procedure only. Left hand limit equal to, first given condition is f of x is continuous at x equal to 3. Function is continuous at x equal to 3. Means left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value. Not 3, not 2 they have given. Right? Now same procedure only, replace left hand limit, right hand limit and functional values. Limit extending to pi by 2, not pi by 2, pi by 2, here 2 is given, right? 2 minus f of x, that's equal to limit extending to pi by, why it is pi by 2? 2 only, 2 plus f of x, that's equal to f of 2. Now limit extending to 2 minus, already you know meaning of 2 minus, right? 2 minus means less than 2. Now look at the function, 2 minus less than means function is ax square plus b, that's equal to limit extending to 2 plus. 2 plus means more than 2. Once x value more than 2, what is our f of x? More than 2, then what is f of x? More than 2 means function is 2ax minus b, that's equal to what is f of 2? F of 2 clearly they have given. In this case differently they have given less than 2 different function, greater than 2 different function and equal to 2 different function. Now put x value 2, then you get 2a plus b, sorry not 2a, 4a. Put x value 2 means a into 2 square plus b, that's equal to 2a into 2 minus b, that's equal to 2, means 4a plus b is equal to 4a minus b equal to 2. From this condition, 4a plus b equal to 2 and take this as 1, and 4a minus b equal to 4a minus b equal to 2. Take this as equation number 2. Now solve equation number 1 and 2, then you get a value and b value. Solving 1 and 2, equation number 1 and 2 means just solve these two, means adding equation number 1 and 2. Add these two equations, then 8a is equal to, adding these two equations, eliminate any one of the variable, on adding b will be eliminated. 8a equal to 4, then a equal to 1 by 2. A value 1 by 2. After getting a value, what is b value? Put a equal to 1 by 2 in any one of the equation, right? Put a equal to 1 by 2 in any one of the equation. I will put it in equation number 1. Then it will be 4 into 1 by 2 plus b equal to 2. Then 2 plus b equal to 2. Clearly b equal to 0. Therefore, a equal to 1 by 2 and b equal to 0. Suppose function is continuous at 2, then a value 1 by 2, b value 0. Then only this function is continuous at x equal to 2. Next, next question. Find the values of small a and small b so that the function or such that the function f of x equal to, so that the function f of x equal to, so that the function f of x equal to 5 if x value less than or equal to 2, ax plus b if x value more than 2 and less than 10, 21, if x value greater than or equal to 10 is continuous function, is continuous function, is continuous, is continuous function. This is continuous function. Particular point they have not given. At what point it is continuous? What they given is continuous function. Once function is continuous means it is continuous at each and every one point. Meaning of continuous function. Continuous means it is continuous at each and every one point. Means it is continuous at 2 as well as continuous at 10. Indirectly what they have given is continuous at x equal to 2 and continuous at x equal to 10. They have given two conditions. Using those two conditions find a and b values, right? One of the condition, f of x is continuous. Continuous at x equal to, this function is continuous means it is continuous at 2 as well as at 10. Continuity in an interval. Once function is continuous in an open interval or in a closed interval, then it is continuous at each and every one point. So it is continuous at 2. Once it is continuous means left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value at that point, right? Then limit extending to 2 minus f of x, that's equal to limit extending to 2 plus f of x, that's equal to f of 2. Now extending to 2 minus means less than 2. Once x value less than 2, what is our f of x? That is constant function 5. Limit extending to 2 minus. 2 minus means less than 2. Once x value less than 2, what is our f of x? F of x equal to 5 only. Then limit extending to 2 plus. Extending to 2 plus means more than 2. This is nothing but more than 2. X value more than 2. Function is ax plus b. And what is f of 2? Including 2 function is 5 means f of 2 is 5. Now it is independent of x, so limit of 5 is 5 only. Limit of any constant is a constant. And 2a plus b is equal to 5. On simplification, 2a plus b equal to 5. Take this as equation number 1. It is continuous at 2 and it is also continuous at x equal to 10. This function is continuous function. Continuous function means it is continuous at each and every one point. Second condition, f of x is continuous. Continuous at x equal to 10 also, because once function is continuous at in an interval, then it is continuous at each and every one point. So left hand limit equal to, again same condition only, left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to, but here point is 10, so f of 10. Limit extending to 10 minus f of x, that's equal to limit extending to 10 plus f of x, that's equal to f of 10, right? Left hand limit, right hand limit and functional value. Now replace f of x value. Extending to 10 minus means less than 10. When x is less than 10 and more than 2, in this interval function is ax plus b only. So limit extending to 10 minus ax plus b, right? That's equal to limit extending to 10 plus. What is meaning of 10 plus? meaning of 10 plus is more than 10. When x is more than or equal to 10, function is constant function, that is 21, and f of 10 also 21. Now apply the limit, that is 10a plus b equal to 21 equal to 21. Therefore 10a plus b equal to 21, take this as equation number 2. Now solve equation number 1 and 2, then you get a value as well as b value. Solving 1 and 2 means 2a plus b equal to 5, 10a plus b is equal to 21. Now just subtract, then you get b get cancelled, minus 8a equal to minus 16. Minus 8a is equal to minus 16. Then what is a value? Then a equal to 2. Minus 8a equal to minus 16, negative sign get cancel, 8 ones are 8 twos are. A equal to 2. Then put a equal to 2 in any one of the equation, either in equation number 1 or in equation number 2, you get same answer. Then it becomes in equation number 1, then 2 into 2, because a replace a value 2, plus b, that's equal to 5, then b equal to 1 only. Therefore a equal to 2 and b equal to 1, then only this function is continuous at 2 and at 10. It is one of the important question. It is one of the important question for 4 mark. Find the values of a and b so that the function is continuous function. Next question. Next question. Find the values of a and b so that the function f of x equal to ax minus b if x value less than or equal to 1, 3x if x value more than 1 and less than 2, bx square minus a if x value greater than or equal to 2 is continuous function. Is continuous function. Continuous function. Find the values of a and b so that the function f of x equal to ax minus b if x less than or equal to 1, 3x if x value more than 1 less than 2, bx square minus a if x value greater than 2 is continuous function. This is continuous function means it is continuous at 1 as well as at 2, right? F is or f of x is continuous at x equal to 1 as well as 2. First condition at x equal to 1. Left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value. Directly I will write left hand limit, that is limit extending to 1 minus. Extending to 1 minus means less than 1. Directly I will replace the function. Then limit extending to 1 plus. 1 plus means more than 1. More than 1, our f of x is 3x. That's equal to what is f of 1? Put x value 1 here, then a minus b. a minus b equal to 3 equal to a minus b. So a minus b equal to 3. Take this as equation number 1. From the first condition, a minus b equal to 3. And similarly, function is continuous means it is continuous at 2 also. Means left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to functional value. At 2 minus, here 2 plus, and it is above 2. 2 minus means less than 2. 2 minus less than 2 function is 3x only. 3x more than 2, and x value more than 2 function is bx square minus a, and equal to 2 then also function is bx square minus 2. So 4b minus a. Now on applying limit, that's equal to 6. 4b minus a, here also 4b minus a. Therefore 4b minus a equal to 6. Take this as equation number 2 from 1 and 2. Adding equation number 1 and 2 or solving 1 and 2, I will take equation number 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 means here a minus b is there, here 4b minus a is there, plus a minus a get cancelled, 3b equal to, on adding we get 3b, because 4b minus b, that is 3b, adding these two, that is 9, implies a equal to 3. A value 3, then b value. Put a equal to 3 in equation number 1. Put a equal to 3 in 1, then we get corresponding b value. What is b value? Once you put a equal to, sorry, it is not a, it is b. Put b equal to 3 in equation number 1, then you get a value. B equal to 3 means what is a value? A value 6. Okay. A equal to 3. A equal to 3 or b equal to, sorry, b equal to 3. B value 3, send it to RHS, plus 3, 6. A value 6, b value 3. Therefore a equal to 6 and b equal to 3. Once function is continuous, then possible values of a and b are a6, b3. With this problem, I will conclude today's class. Thank you.